You got it. I'll move it.
Loha aina yao ko la moka aina poliku o na ko ola o ka papa moko hina. My name is Kalama Oka'aina Niheo. I am one of the physicians with the Medic Healers Council at Standing Rock, as one of the co-founders back in September when we started this integrated healing circle to help repair the broken health system that is failing all of us. I've been a part of the organizing there since September. It's been an honor to serve the Oyate. Right now, at this point, we're looking at the possibility of Sacred Stone camp being raided within the next couple of days. So when you see me on my phone right now, it's not out of disrespect for any of the people here or any of our prayers or any of the struggles that we're having here in US-occupied Tongva territory. It's simply that we're trying to get the children and the elders who are vulnerable out of Sacred Stone, who are wanting to leave, because we know the violence has been raining down on this community. So that's what I'm feverishly trying to do right now, is trying to work with all the people that want to, not only also the elders and the children that need to leave the space right now, but to also utilize the resources that we have right now to get people, our warriors, who want to continue the fight in places like Cheyenne River. Cheyenne River, Sioux tribe, has opened up their powwow grounds for the warriors to come and join them in their fight. Standing Rock is everywhere. If you can't be there, you can stand with the First Nations on whatever lands that may be. We know that the direction that people are going into right now is leading to destruction of the planet. The United States consumes 70% of the world's resources. They're 5% of the planet and 25% of the incarcerated population. We know that healthcare is being failed. We know that environmental care is being failed. We know that they are failing their own people. And the First Nations everywhere are on the front lines, because our systems, our science, our spirituality is married in a powerful way. And whenever they try to cross those lines at so many points, we say no. So at this point, I'd like to share with you one of the olis that we have. And this oli is a prayer to my favorite god, Kulia. Kulia is the god of striving. And this oli talks about the work that is needed to be done in order to fell the great trees up from the mountains and bring it all the way down to the ocean. And our people right now, my people, the Kanakamoli people in US-occupied Hawaii, are currently showing the world that we can travel around the entire planet utilizing the science of our traditions. And we're going every single place around the planet right now, honoring the indigenous science of the lands that we visit, to show they did not dominate the planet. They did not have the sciences that were exclusive. We just did not destroy the earth as we walked upon it. So I'd like to share this oli. It's called Iku Mau Mau, and usually what it is it's oli in which many people call and respond. It says, stand in your places, stand strong and firm, and push. Stand upright in your places, and together, push. And when you pray, pray to Kulia, the god of striving. Iku mama kua, iku mama kulu, ikala lavo, ikua, ikula lavo, ikua, 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 ikua mo, amoka ulu, eukie kulia, eukie kulia, eukie kulia. No one stands alone. No one can fail as long as they do not stand alone. Aloha aina.
Where are my young people at? Where's your list?
My young people.
Thank you for being here. I'll talk a little later. Oh, Kuno. Thank you, sweetheart.
Repeat after me, family. We are not protesters.
We are not protesters.
We are protectors.
We are protectors.
We are non-violent.
We are non-violent.
We are peaceful.
We are peaceful.
We are prayerful.
We are prayerful.
We love our children.
We love our children.
We love our grandchildren.
We love our grandchildren.
We love the earth.
We love the earth.
That is why we are here.
That's why we are here.
We have always been here.
We have always been here.
We will always be here.
We will always be here.
We stand with Standing Rock.
We stand with Standing Rock.
We are Standing Rock.
We are Standing Rock.
Standing Rock is everywhere.
Standing Rock is everywhere.
Maniwi Choni.
Miniwi Choni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Thank you, relatives. My name is George Funmaker, and I come from the Spirit Lake Dakota tribe of North Dakota and the Ho Chunk Nation of Wisconsin. And I want to acknowledge the ancestors, the spirits of this land that we stand on, the Tongva. I think in their language they call it Yangna, also known as Los Angeles. So as a native person from up north, I'm a settler here in this territory. So we always acknowledge the original people and acknowledge that we are all settlers if we're not indigenous to that territory. So I wanted to mention a few things about what can we do here if we're not able to go to Standing Rock. What can we do in our communities? What can we do to play our part, do our part, and to be useful? That's what the elders, that's what the medicine people have told us, to make yourself useful during these times, these hard times. We have to be useful. So one of the things that we've been working on, me and my sister Lydia, is the divesting. So to divest, if you haven't already, and if I could get a show of hands, who has not divested yet? Can you put your hands up? There's no shame, there's no guilt. Kalama? Really? Can you keep your hands up? A few of you still have bank accounts at Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank, Chase, US Bank. I want to ask you today to make a commitment that you are going to make a commitment to stand in solidarity to make that transition to divest. Can I get some commitments today for you guys who still have accounts? Make a commitment to make that transition. And let's give it up for the city of Seattle, $3 billion. Also, I heard Davis, California, 124 million. And some of us community members, the dog divested too? What's that dog's name? Let's give it up for Bogini. In our Dakota culture, the dog is sacred. And the dog is connected to the thunder, the Wakians. So we were blessed with the rain, little bit of female rain this morning. So I believe that things are going to go good today. That our prayer is going to be strong. That our intention is right. And that everything be peaceful. And we make our voices heard. So we brought our drum here. We're going to share some songs. And I wanted to mention a court case that the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe and the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe are going to go to court on Tuesday. And their case is about religious freedom. And they're saying that the pipeline is violating their religious freedom because the pipeline is going through sacred places. And it's going to disrupt their religious freedom, their ability to practice their culture. It's going to affect their ability to do their ceremonies, the appropriate ceremonies that are supposed to be done during certain times. So we didn't have the right to practice our religion until 1978. American Indian Religious Freedom Act. That wasn't very long ago, 1978. We weren't allowed to practice our religion. We weren't able to sing our songs, to do our dances, to practice our ceremonies. But some of our ancestors, they did them anyway. Even if they were caught, they would be persecuted. They did the ceremonies in secret. They took them underground. And that's why today we're able to sing our songs. That's why today we have the language, we have the ceremony. So we come from strong, beautiful people that they looked after us. So that's what we're doing today, is we're looking ahead. What are we gonna leave for our grandchildren? What are we gonna do for the unborn children that are coming? We keep that in mind in everything we do. So I thank you for supporting all of the allies, all of the accomplices that believe in the earth, believe in the sacredness of the water. And we're all come from tribal people. Even the Europeans, you were once tribal people, and you once had a connection to the earth. You once had ceremonies, you had songs that were connected to the earth. But at one point you were colonized. So we, not only native people, but all of us have to start that decolonizing process. And that all starts with your thoughts, your thinking. And I'm sorry to hear that John Trudell's daughter wasn't able to be here today, but I was really looking forward to meeting her, because John Trudell is one of our heroes, one of our great warriors, one of our great speakers. And if you're not familiar with John Trudell, I encourage you to get familiar with him and his words and what he shared with us. And he talked about being coherent. He talked about having coherent thought, decolonizing your mind. So you have to do that. And one of the decolonizing processes is that we don't honor this government. The US government, I'm happy to see our sister brought a flag and it's upside down, because this country is in distress. This country and the leaders are confused, they're lost, they're sick. This greed is a mental illness. So we're here to remind the people what is sacred, and that is the water, that is the land. So we're going to share some songs to honor all of the water protectors. I want to thank our elder for his prayer and his words, Kalama, representing the Women Nation. Let's give it up for all the strong women. We stand in solidarity with our Muslim brothers and sisters. We stand in solidarity with our undocumented relatives. So we're going to sing a song to honor the water protectors that are still there. LaDonna Harris, all of those strong warriors that are holding it down. And I want to thank all of you who have also been to Standing Rock and who've put some prayers down and stood in solidarity. So I want to call the singers to come up, and we're going to share a few songs with you. Aho, mitakya.
I know, right?